Erica.
And I'm Lily, and we're from Franz Witte Nursery.
And we're going to show you how to plant your pots for summer, and we're going to cover soil, the plant material, and how to do it. So the first component you're going to want to start off with when planting your pots is a good soil. Here at Franz Witte Nursery, we mix our own soil. It's called Blooming Sensation, and the best things about this soil is it has a slow release fertilizer that will last all summer long, so you won't have to fertilize your pots.
And it also has a moist component so that it will retain its moisture throughout this hot summer months. That means less watering for you. Also, it's a good idea to replace your soil every year so that you can replenish the nutrients that your soil may have lost in the previous year, so you get a nice fresh start.
So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to fill our pots with soil. And a good nursery trick is to reuse your containers on the bottom of your pot to fill up space.
And what that does is you're recycling your pot, so there's one thing. You're using a lot less soil, and it gives pretty good drainage. Another thing that you could do is you could use old milk jugs, old water bottles. Some people use packing peanuts or bark. You could just fill it up part the way and then fill the rest up with soil. It gives you good drainage and you're recycling. So when you're potting up your soil, you want to make sure that you leave a little brim, a couple inches, so that when you water it, your soil doesn't flush out. It also gives you a little bit of space so your water can settle.
So when you're planting up your pots, it's good to use the thriller, spiller, filler method. And these are both going to be full sun pots. And I have hand chosen some full sun perennials here. Here we have my thriller, which will be taller than the rest. This is a Cardona salvia, and it's going to bloom bright purple blooms all summer long. And then for my fillers, I have a Tiny Tim Euphorbia, which won't get very tall, but it'll definitely fill out that space. And I also have Darling Daisy Leucanthemum. And then for my spillers, which will eventually grow and flow over the pot, I have an Angelina Sedum, which will in midsummer get bright yellow flowers on it, and it'll really cascade over the pot. And I also have a Snow in Summer, and this will flower white throughout the summer.
So for my annual pot, this guy is going to be my thriller. This guy is Cordyline spikes. He's going to get a little bit taller, but it'll give you that height that you need in your pot. The next one is called Senetti. This one is super long blooming. You don't really have to deadhead it a lot, but you can if you want it to get more repeat blooms out of it. But for the most part, it'll bloom all summer for you. Next up for my spiller, I'm going to have Bacopa. I have white and purple, and another filler that I have is Neumbergia, which is also known as bellflower.
So what you may notice when you get your plants out of their containers is some of them might be root bound, like this one is. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to break up that root ball and really make sure that those roots have the freedom to grow in your pot. Thanks for joining us at Franz Witte.
And we hope to see you soon.